Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Come on, baby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's out. Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now. Ball inside.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now the 2-0. Grounder hit hard down the first base line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And he'll reach first safely. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest. Into the box, Shohei Ohtani. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The look by Perez. Now the pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
3 balls, 1
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Ready now is Anthony Rendon, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with...
Stepping in next, Shohei Ohtani. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. The Tribe entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
2-2. And he fouls this one off. Fletcher, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Going better, clutch up right here.
Now Ohtani with a swing and a deep drive to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do
Come on, get down.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to get down to extra bases. He's going to get one, if not both of them home. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5.
And 11-7 final in this one. Los Angeles across the plate.
Pick up the pace. I'm out of chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm out of chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show.
Tuesday night baseball. Dean Kremer will be on the mound for the series. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani is coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in once again is Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last debut. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to count. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now.
Oh, he hammers it to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but
striding in is Shohei Ohtani. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh. Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. 2-1.
it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third.
Stand right here on the
And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest. Next, it'll be Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning. 1, 2, 3.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder down, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
The 0-1 on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. 8-5 tonight. The Los Angeles a warm summer afternoon. We're getting set for baseball. Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Just underway in Baltimore. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Popped him up. Nola has a play. 2 down. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
That evens it up 1-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, big guy.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. A flip to Hernandez is in time to record the out. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Shohei Ohtani. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So now here is Shohei Ohtani. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, drive it deep, big guy. Here we go.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third.
Get out.
Relay, but he is in there with a triple. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. The 0-1 pitch. Rounded back up the middle. Galvis has it. Come on. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the game. Now to bat, Shohei Ohtani. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch on the way, and that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Has a look, now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Iglesias stands at first with 1 out. still 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he got him.
Runner on first in a double play situation.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Angels.
Inside the show.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Since you don't feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God, the God party is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still.
Now from the long. Now to the plate, here is Shohei Ohtani as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch coming is by him for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Yeah, let's go, kid.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Get hot now, kid. Let's go.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Myers is there, 2 down. On to first, a double play. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home.
Nope, that's outside.
Hey,
Ball.
the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike.
There goes Ohtani. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late. He's in there easily at second. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He collected a base hit his first time up. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. In is Jorge Soler. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 4. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-2.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next, it'll be Shohei Ohtani. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's down.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. If they're executing their pitches out there, it's going to be tough to score some runs.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
The center fielder, Mike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Angels. And the score finishes 4-1 today.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss.
Inside.
That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling the friends, huh?
muscle pulled down. That was that nerve on. You ain't even get a chance to say a word on. I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds on. You ready to bust you somebody? You ain't scared.
Now from the Big A.
He's out.
Next to stand in is Gio Urshela. First pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. A ball and no strikes. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
So first and second with one down. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
Ball 4.
Got it. Good. The right field. Jorge. Go left.
3-0 pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Now Ohtani with a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. 29 home runs for him on the year. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Next, here is Shohei Ohtani. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
The count now at 2-1.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Hey, you got it, no one better, here we go.
As a look, now the pitch.
I got 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey! Careful!
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. So one down with a pair of runners aboard. And that brings up Mike Trout. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now it'll be Anthony Rendon. It was a walk in his last trip.
Rendon.
Ready with the 1-1. Popped him up.
Round it hard, round it hard.
Over to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0 now. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. Here's a high pop-up. Ford is under it. And that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
So now into the box is Shohei Ohtani. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun. But one's all they get as the run scores. 8-3 is today's final. New York wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Severino hangs win number.
Travis, where the drums at?
Don't you see them?
Every time I light one up.
Don't you see them?
Not exactly ideal base. Now to the plate, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Iglesias aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Bases all day.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back.
Now, this guy can handle the bat.
And that is in there for a two-out base knock.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
There goes Ohtani. Grounded softly to the right.
All right, ease up, ease up. Come on.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Singled last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Iglesias leads on second with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Nope, that's the ball.
A little low, it's 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. And now, Shohei Ohtani. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Wilson has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and those innings have been a real struggle for him. Case in point with his whip. It's over 2, so getting outs has not been easy. 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 to him now.
Hey, let it fly up there.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
2-2. Popped him up. Estrada calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the Angels down to their final out now. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Runner goes for third. Now a swing and
round it hard, round it hard.
And this should do it. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-1 now. And he is out at second base. And partner, that's going to do it for this one. Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. 3-1.
3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early look. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Soft liner toward third. And that's through into right field for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So here is Shohei Ohtani. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Find the ball.
Calhoun waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here's the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Stassi leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Go to first with time to spare in the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in as the DH, Shohei Ohtani. First offering on its way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider there. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Los Angeles.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day.
Now from the longtime home of So next to bat will be Charlie Culberson, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And here's a fastball called. So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Fouled off.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
That misses 1-2. Dunning, the former Chicago White Sox. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager isn't getting exactly what they expected.
He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. So the next to bat will be Shohei Ohtani. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he...
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
And this is swung out and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Weak roller right side.
Come on, slide, get out, get out, run,
Go on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught. Strand a couple. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece.
Moving off to the Rangers, the center fielder, Willie.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Racing back, the right fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. And even 30 home runs on the year. And the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
The 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Up next, Shohei Ohtani. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fletcher at second. Iglesias on at first with 2 down. Popped him up. Trevino shading to his right. And that retires the side. So it's Shohei Ohtani for his career in this matchup. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have rotation, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fouled away.
Pitch up there, huh?
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. Throw down to first, one away. A one-run finish today, 5-4. From the Big A, we've got so now up steps 9-0 shutout final in this ball game.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it, going live, could it a show. Got a convoy if you got it. Hey.
Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry.
Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State at Minute Maid Park in Houston tonight. Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Iglesias gets his lead at first, nobody out. And And there's ball one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up. New inning set to get underway. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Shohei Ohtani. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a base hit on the line.
Find the ball.
The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Bregman has it. Now a bluff to throw first and fire back to second. The tag, and they got him coming back to 3rd. Next up, Shohei Ohtani is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And it's 1-1.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
Lined hard toward right center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Next to hit is Shohei Ohtani. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Watch out for it right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
Fouled off.
Hey, cut him in. Leave you right here.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 31 for him on the season. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good on a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. If you ain't got hard to play, play. If you ain't got hard to play, play this, stay off the court.
Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, game 2. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's just 1 for 6. Ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Entering this one, he ranks number 10 in American League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Number 6.
There goes Ohtani. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Line to the right side, and that'll get on through to right field for a base hit. He will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. And now for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's wide, 2-0.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is in there. Ball strike 3. Next up is Shohei Ohtani. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1-1.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go.
Nope.
Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 2-1. It's looked at for ball 3.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be an over here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Bounces to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead.
Digging in next, Shohei Ohtani. He's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch. Rounded up the first baseline. Gurriel picks it up to second for 1. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Runners off for second. On the ground to the left side. A tag for 1, and now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over.
4-4. Take the base.
Wow. Check it.
That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling the friends, huh? You gotta go to court, huh? You got service subpoena for child support, huh? That was that nerve, huh? You ain't even get a chance to say a word, huh? I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, huh? You ready to bust you somebody?
Time for baseball now. Next to dig in, Shohei Ohtani. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there were 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and the runner back. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Iglesias on at first, nobody out. Edge of the zone that time taken and moved the strike. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Payoff pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Let's go, big dog. Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. None out, runners at first and second. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
Abreu for the big double play. So next to hit is Shohei Ohtani. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now.
Go now. What's that?
I don't think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Popped him up.
All right, halfway here, halfway.
Madrigal backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's gone 2 for 5. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball inside.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little tapper. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls. Stepping up is Shohei Ohtani. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
All right, great take, great take. Hey, get a good one here right now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez.